Say Selenium class 27 element locators in Selenium. Element locators in Selenium. Say important task in functional test automation. Important task in functional test automation is identifying objects. Otherwise, you can say identifying elements or locating elements. Already we discussed in EFT we use object term, object, software object, browser, page, edit box, link, radio button, checkbox, etc. Next, in Selenium we use element term, element, same, edit box, button, link, radio button, checkbox, drop down box, frame, etc. Say in functional testing, not in functional testing, in manual testing we no need to bother about this identification. Manually we can do that. In functional test automation, you take any tool, EFT or Selenium or any other tool, object identification or you can say element identification is important task. Why? Based on front-end elements only, we conduct testing. Suppose login functionality, enter a value into username edit box, enter a password into password edit box, clicks login button, then verify the login functionality. Here we are operating username edit box, password edit box, and login button. All these are elements. Okay, and one exemption is there for database testing. No front-end object reference required, but generally front-end object reference is required for functional test automation. Next, okay, object element synonyms, element locators in Selenium. First of all, what is element locator? What is element locator? Do you have any idea, Preeti Joshi? What is element locator?
To find the unique address.
Finding unique address is locating. Okay, element locator. What is element locator? Jyotirmai, can you hear me? Jyotirmai. Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay,
I can
cool.
hear you, sir.
Cool. Preeti Joshi, observe. Element locator means element locator. It is an address that identifies a web element uniquely within the web page. It is an address that identifies a web element uniquely within the web page. Observe, Preeti Joshi, observe. Suppose we discussed object, just a minute. Object, element, synonyms, element. Okay, next, property. In EFT use term property. What is property? It is an attribute of the object which describes the object. Attribute of the object which describes the object. Here, locator. Next, value. Okay. Observe, Preeti Joshi. First, general object. Method or operation? General. General. Method. Method is technical term. Operation is general term. Not like this sequence is operation or method. Come Preeti. Suppose general object. Object. What is object? Object is something which has structure and properties. Table is object. Chair is object. Sofa is object. Okay. Object is something which has structure and properties. Okay. Suppose dog. Dog is object or element. Give some properties information for properties or locators for dog object. Tell me, Preeti Joshi.
Legs, height,
Color.
color. Yeah.
Color, nowadays breed. Next, height of the dog. Next, weight of the dog, etc. Next, color. Suppose black. Black is value. Give one or two operations on dog object. One or two operations on dog object, Preeti.
Bark, run.
Yes. Run. Running. Next, jumping, jump, etc. Okay. In the same way, man is object. Same. Here name. Say for dogs also nowadays names available. Okay. By names only nowadays people recognizing those dogs. Okay. Name, surname. Next, height. Next, color, etc. etc. Suppose Preeti. Suppose reading. Watching. Okay na Preeti? Any confusion?
No, sir, I'm good.
Okay. Observe. Next, before moving to software objects or elements, one general topic, our tool Selenium supports functional testing, functional test automation. Observe, Preeti. Important task in functional testing, not manual testing, test automation. Important task in functional testing is object identification. If tool can recognize all of our application objects, then automation is easy. Otherwise, problem we need to rectify. Object identification or element identification. Okay. Next, note. Observe, Preeti. Suppose if you want to conduct database testing, for that No object required na, front-end object, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Say no front-end object, no front-end object reference is required for database testing. Okay. Now come when it comes to software object, Preeti, software object. Suppose I'm going to compare with UFT. UFT is market competitor in this area for our Selenium. In UFT or QTP, observe, I think Jyotirmai is familiar with QTP. I think most of the people having knowledge on QTP. Here, object property, next value. Okay, suppose page is object, test object. Suppose title is property. Suppose Google is value. Next, button. Button is object, text means label. Next, OK is value. Next, edit box. Edit box. Attached text. Attached text in UFT. Attached text. Suppose value is username. Username. Just a minute. Observe Preeti Joshi. This login button is there, Preeti Joshi. Here, if it is QTP, text property. Text is label. What is text property value? Login. That label printed on that object. Username. It is not text. Why? Not printed on edit box. Attached text. Attached. Find the difference between text and attached text. Next, come to Selenium. In Selenium, element locator, next value, element locator, just a minute, value. Suppose element is edit box. Suppose locator name. We'll discuss locators. Suppose name value is username. Next, button. Suppose I am taking unique ID, unique locator ID. Next, value is TDB1, like this. And one more thing, Selenium point of view, browser and page are not general elements. Using browser object, we can handle them. But UFT point of view, browser, page also elements. Okay, now Preeti, shall we move to next topic?
Yes, sir.
Now I will call you Preeti. I will call you. Now come Vijaya. Vijaya not available, I think. Vijay.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Observe. Now come to mainstream Vijay. What is element locator? What is element locator? Put mute Vijay, some background noise from your side. Try to rectify the problem at least by next class. Come Pavani, come. What is locator? Observe, already we discussed. It is an address. It is an address.
Element.
It is an address that identifies a web element, a web element uniquely, just a minute, uniquely within the web page, within the web page. Okay. Next, Selenium supports 8 element locators to identify elements. Here we cannot argue why it supports only these 8 locators. That is default. That is basic setting. Selenium supports 8 element locators. Here we cannot argue. We have to use as it is. Selenium supports 8 element locators to identify elements in web pages. Uh, Observe Pavani. Selenium supports 8 element locators, but you no need to use all locators or multiple locators for any element. Use any one unique locator. How to identify the unique locator? They provided some priority. First priority ID as like identification number, unique. For example, student roll number, employee ID. It is more powerful than name. Suppose employee name, some XYZ, another XYZ also may be there. But okay, surnames vary, but employee ID is unique. Say in Selenium locators also, first priority goes to element ID, next name. This is their setting, not their setting. That is web rule, web environment rules. First priority ID, next priority name, class name, tag name. Next, only for link objects, link text, partial link text, CSS selector. Last priority, xpath, last priority. Suppose if ID available for any element, you take ID blindly. Suppose ID not available, then choose for name. Suppose name also not available, choose for class name. Suppose ID available, name available, class name also available. Give first priority to ID. Okay. Anyhow, in practical chapter, you can get more clarity. Observe what are the 8: ID, name, next class name, ID, name, class name, next tag name, next link text, next partial L capital and T capital, partial link text, next CSS selector, S capital, CSS selector, next xpath, location of the element, xpath. Okay, na Sirish, are you following? Selenium supports 8 element locators. You no need to use all locators for any object. Use any one unique locator to recognize the object uniquely. Can you tell me, Sirisha, what are the 8 element locators that Selenium supports?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
ID,
uh,
name,
uh,
class name,
uh,
tag name, link test, partial link test, CSS locator.
Last one, important one. XPath.
XPath. Okay.
XPath. Don't forget that one. XPath. Suppose if any locator is not working, suppose name is there but duplicate, that time we can go for XPath. Observe, most of the time, 99.9% XPath unique. But why we can't go for XPath directly instead of name or CSS selector or class name? ID, name, class name, all these are general selectors. These are faster in execution. XPath slower in execution, but unique. Okay. Come, Jyotirmai. Okay, Pavan, I will call you. How to, Vijay, are you following or any confusion?
No, sir. Following, sir.
Okay, cool. Come, Jyotirmai. Select, how to select, uh, before that, how to select that before that, why we need to use different locators. Observe, Jyotirmai, in our test automation, sometimes we use, suppose suppose in our web form, 10 elements are there. For first edit box, we use name, example. Second one, use name. Suppose third one, drop down box, we use ID, example. Fourth one, tag name. Fifth one, again name. Sixth one, ID. Why we need to use different locators? Why can't you use any one locator? Suppose ID, we are telling, give first priority to ID. Why? It is unique. And one more thing, it is as like student roll number or employee ID. It is unique. Suppose if ID not available, then you can go for another one. ID, it is faster in execution also, recognition also faster. See, observe. Suppose in general scenario, if you want to find your friend's house address, if you know the exact landmarks, you can easily locate. Suppose if you don't have exact landmarks, sometimes you may struggle. It may take more time to recognize, sometimes less time. ID also same. ID, it locates quickly. Now observe, did you understand the point, Jyotirmai? Why we need to use different locators? Observe the reasons. Developers may not provide all locators for every element. Getting this point?
Developers may not provide all locators.
Getting this point? Developers may not provide all locators for any every element. Suppose for some elements only ID and CSS available, for some elements ID name available, for some elements ID not available, name not available, tag name available, and some other this one link text available, partial link text available, etc. Getting this point or any confusion? Say in confident mode. Otherwise, ask me.
No, could please explain one more time, sir.
Suppose developers may not provide all element locators. Suppose ID, name, class name, etc. there. While designing, developers provided only name and tag name only. That time, how can you use ID?
Okay.
Getting this point? Suppose some people are there. Suppose tribals. Some tribals having surnames, some tribals no surnames. Suppose no ID, no that locator. How can you use that one?
Okay.
Getting or still confusion?
Yeah, getting.
Say, developers may not provide all locators. And one more thing, it's not developers' problem also. Suppose if they provide ID, it is enough. Example.
Enough.
Suppose developers may not provide all locators for every element. This is one reason. Next, observe. Second reason, important reason, Jyotirmayi. Some locators not applicable for all elements.
Okay.
Some locators not applicable for all elements. Example, Jyotirmayi. Suppose linkText. Next, partial linkText. Link is powerful object in the web. Now observe, Jyotirmayi, linkText, partial linkText. These two locators can be used for link elements only.
Yes.
Not applicable for other elements. Suppose mine is edit box. If I want to use link text, no. Link text not available for that. Why? It is not link. These two exclusively for link. Getting or any confusion?
No, sir, I am good.
Okay. Exclusively for link. Next, third one. Some locators may be duplicated. Some locators may be duplicated. Suppose for my current object, name locator available, but for another object also same, that time I cannot use that name, isn't it? Just a minute.
Okay.
Infibeam. Login, register, create new account. Just a minute. Some element, some locators may be duplicated. Observe, Jyoti. Left side, password 8 box is there, na?
Yes, sir.
Right side also same password 8 box also there.
Yes.
You just inspect these two elements. Inspect these.
Yeah, email also like that. Yeah.
Just a minute. Password. First go to HTML. Just a minute. Observe bottom, Jyoti. What is ID?
Yes, sir.
What is ID?
ID is password.
Password. Next, show the second one. What is ID?
Password.
Password. Here, password is duplicate na?
Duplicate. Yes,
Not
sir.
password. ID is duplicate na?
ID is duplicated. Yes.
We here anyhow ID is perfect locator, but not unique here. Duplicate. So we cannot use ID for this password. We can go for another one.
Another one.
That is different. But just try to understand this duplicate concept.
Okay.
Okay. Vijay, Bhairappa, are you following or any confusion?
No, sir. Understanding, sir.
Some locators maybe. Observe. Smriti, did you understand these three concepts? Why we need to use different locators in Selenium? Why can't we use single locator for all elements? Tell me, what are the three reasons? In interviews also, sometimes you may face this question.
Yes, sir. Developers may not provide all locators for every element.
Yes, that is one reason.
Some locators not applicable for all the elements. And some locators may be duplicated.
Okay. Now you come, Sirisha, for some time. Start topic.
Sir.
Tell me, Vijay.
Sir, the second one, just wanted to understand, sir. The second part, the some locator is not applicable for all elements.
All elements.
Correct,
Suppose
no,
observe here 8 locators are there na.
Sir.
Suppose ID is there. Suppose you can use ID for button, edit box, if available, button, edit box, link, anything. Suppose linkText is there. linkText.
Okay.
Can we use this this locator for? Can we use this locator for button?
No,
button
sir,
is not link. linkText exclusively for link.
Text link only.
linkText means link visible text. Suppose in Google homepage Gmail link is there. Here linkText means Gmail. Suppose here Google search button is there. Otherwise right side top sign in button is there. We can't use linkText locator for the sign in button. Why? It is button, it is not link. We can use linkText for Gmail or images. Both are links. Any problem?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
Welcome. Now come Sirisha. How to inspect elements? Already we discussed. How to inspect, all of you put mute. How to accept Sirisha? How to inspect elements?
Yes, by using Firebug and
just a
Firefox,
minute. This depends on browser. Okay. Anyhow, before that, you need to understand one concept. Element locators are common for all browsers, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Element locators are common for all browsers. Okay, depends. Suppose if it is Mozilla Firefox, how to inspect elements? Tell me, Sirisha, how to inspect element?
Firebug, sir.
Firebug. First built-in feature is there. The feature is called page inspector. page inspector, it is browser built-in feature. No need to install anything. Feature.
Okay, this is a plugin, right, sir?
Not plugin, built-in. Not
no, sir, I'm talking about the Firebug.
Firebug is plugin, yes. Plugin
Yes.
or you can say add-on. Yes.
Yeah, no. Yes.
Suppose this edit box element is there. Place mouse pointer and right click.
Right click.
Inspect element item is there na?
Yes, sir.
Inspect fire path. If you add this plugin, you can get this option. Otherwise, you cannot get this inspect in fire path. I already installed, that's why it is showing. But inspect element Q, this is built-in. Built-in. Okay. Next, Firebug. Firebug and FirePath. FirePath purpose you can get in practical chapters. To find XPath and CSS, we use FirePath. FirePath. These are plugins.
Yes, sir.
Plugins. Need to download and install. Simple installation only. Next, Google Chrome. Google Chrome. Google Chrome also built-in feature. What is that built-in feature called? Developer tools. Developer tools. Shortcut key F12. This is also built-in. Developer tools built-in. Next, Microsoft Internet Explorer. Nowadays, Microsoft
Edge.
Same. Name same. Functionality also same. But we don't know internal development. Developer tools. Internal alignment. F12. This is also built-in. Okana, Sirisha, any confusion? Preeti, Joshi?
No, sir.
Sir?
Any confusion?
If somebody will ask in...
Pardon?
No, I have just one. I have a question.
Ask me.
If somebody will ask, in Google Chrome, which element locators are you using? So,
in Google Chrome?
Are we going to tell developer tools?
Yes, developer tools. For inspecting elements.
Browsers. Yes, sorry.
Inspecting elements. Otherwise, you can say, in real time, you take any real time person, 10 years experience, 20 years experience, that person no need to have knowledge on all features, only required features, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
And one more thing, observe. Suppose I explained all, but if any interviewer asks, how you inspect elements? I inspect elements using Mozilla Firefox. Here page inspector and Firebug and FirePath plugins are there. We use them only. Then one supplementary question from interviewer. How you conduct cross-browser testing? Yes, we conduct cross-browser testing using Google Chrome driver and MS Edge Microsoft Internet Explorer driver. but we use element locators these only. Why? Element locators are common. Suppose if I inspect elements using Mozilla Firefox, then I no need to inspect using Google Chrome or IE. Then what is the problem, Preeti?
No, sir, I'm good.
Okay. Observe, Smriti. Come, Smriti. Smriti not responding. Element locators. Element locators. Observe. You come Bhairappa. ID. In practical chapters, you can get more clarity. There I will show how to inspect and how to take unique one. And one more thing, Bhairappa. Suppose you are not able, suppose for one element, ID not available, name not available, some 3 or 4 locators available, you are struggling to find unique locator. That time you do one thing, trial and error. First you take one locator, suppose ID not available, name not available, class name available, next tag name available, next link text available, partial link text available. Example, it is link only. That time try with the link text, working, okay, not working, go for another one. Suppose partial link text not working, CSS selector not working, tag name not working. That time go to CSS selector, not working. Finally go to xpath. Xpath will work based on location of the element. Finally go to xpath. Okay, if xpath is unique, then why can't you go for xpath directly? Already I told xpath takes more
Priority
time
wise.
to locate. It is not faster in execution. So give last priority to xpath, first priority to ID. Any problem, Bhairappa?
No, sir.
Observe syntax. This is theory chapter only maximum. In writing test cases chapter, I will explain how to inspect and how to take unique locators. Syntax. Okay. In this theory chapter, some practical examples required I will show. Observe Vijay. First, syntax. Driver object, name whatever it may be. Driver object dot WebDriver. Just a minute. This is only understanding purpose. WebDriver command of by is predefined class dot element locator ID or name something. Off means open bracket. Next, locator value. Okay. This is partial syntax. Next, operation on element also there. That is later. Here, get this partial syntax. Example, Vijay. Example. Just a minute before that, first launch Eclipse IDE. Just a minute. Just a minute. Eclipse IDE launching. Okay. Suppose delete this one. Otherwise, remove the code, leave the skeleton.
Sir, we tried the same thing, sir. What you told, what you provided the code. Still, error is getting and URL is not accepting, sir. Like it is just giving blank Firefox, sir. Blank browser.
You send your code to my mail ID. I will check it. I will check it. If it is suppose that code is working in my machine, that is environmental issue. Suppose any syntax errors, I will rectify. Send to my mail ID.
Sir, if environmental issue means like what it might be, sir?
Environmental issue means suppose installation problems or any other, that you need to rectify that problem. That is not our script error. Environment issue. Suppose if you are not installing properly, if you are not configuring that Selenium properly, that time you may get environmental issue.
Yeah, I tried in both the version of Selenium, sir. 2.5.2.5.
Okay, and you send that code. That code is not working in my machine. Then script problem only. Suppose code is working in another machine. What is the problem?
Okay. Some settings problems. Okay.
You send to my mail ID. You code with comment. Observe. Just a moment. Observe Preeti Joshi also. Driver. This is driver object name. You can use any meaningful name, but this is generic name. You try to use this name only. Standard. This is standard, not rule. Driver dot find element F small letter. This is rule. This is rule. Driver name standard of by B capital rule dot ID small. This is also syntax rule. Next, suppose ID value email. This is also sensitive. Suppose complete syntax. This is partial syntax. Suppose complete syntax. Dot again this WebDriver command send keys of suppose India 1 2 3 semicolon. This is full syntax. Observe. First I will show this one. Suppose driver create driver Bhairappa, create driver Firefox driver. Anyhow, in this previous version we no need to instantiate. It is default if it is Chrome. In cross browsing testing chapter after 4 or 5 classes, I will show how to execute test cases using Chrome browser. Next, Internet Explorer browser. How to create WebDriver D capital. Next driver. Next
is equals to
new. Just a minute. Equals to new Firefox driver. Capital D only. D. Download Firefox library download WebDriver library. Next, driver dot get. Just a minute.
Find element, sir.
No. First get
URL, sir.
URL. Just a minute. Suppose just a minute. Suppose gmail.com. Run the program. Okay. Just a minute. Okay, na observe Bhairappa. Gmail launched na.
Sir.
Now here one edit box is there, Bhairappa. We need to enter a value into the edit box. Suppose this one na.
Page inspect.
You take ID is there or not. ID is there or not. Just a minute. Suppose Gmail. Gmail. Take mouse pointer, show this element. ID available, Bhairappa. What is the ID value, Bhairappa?
Email, sir.
Email. For this element, name also available.
User.
Observe in
User.
second line.
Name. Sir. Email, sir.
Name also email. But you use ID. Why? ID first priority. First priority. It is fast in execution. ID value, email. ID value, email. Just a minute. First, after launching this one, driver dot find element by dot ID. What is ID value? ID value sensitive. Case sensitive. Email dot send keys of suppose Vijay B. Run the program, run this partial code. Observe Vijay entered na?
Yes, sir.
Vijay
Yes,
B entered. Now try to understand this one, Vijay. Actually first line enough. Okay. You choose second.
You are entering the data. Okay, sir.
Entering the data also. Completeness. Driver. What is this driver? Browser object. Next, find element. Just a minute. Find element. What is this find element?
Sir, finding
WebDriver. First, try to identify the thing. Is it table or chair? Then functionality. First, identify the thing. Is it table or chair? Then functionality. Purpose. WebDriver command. What is the functionality? To recognize or identify the element based on given locator. This is for identifying the element. Next, by. What is by? Predefined class. Observe Preeti. It is predefined class. What is the purpose? Providing locator. Providing locator. Here observe, by automatically imported. Sometimes we need to import manually. Anyhow, Eclipse IDE provides suggestion. Sometimes automatically imported. Observe, Preeti Joshi, Selenium dot by imported now, predefined.
Yes, sir.
Next, predefined class to provide locators. Next, send keys. Send keys. Send keys also WebDriver method. WebDriver, just a minute. WebDriver method. What is the functionality? Suppose using find element command, method or command, don't confuse. Using find element command, we already recognized that element. After that, perform operation on that element. To perform operation on the element. This is the detail. Any confusion, Bhairappa? Any confusion? Just a minute. ID. What is ID? ID is locator. ID is locator. Next, what is this email? Email is locator value. Locator value. Tell me, Vijay. Next, one more thing also there. One more thing. Suppose in this scenario, India 1, 2, 3. What is this India 1, 2, 3? Input data. Input data. Any query? Any confusion, Bhairappa? ID. Confirm.
I'm fine, sir. Fine, sir.
Okay, cool. And one more thing, I'm going to show one more syntax, Vijay. One more syntax. For remaining locators, I will show single syntax only. You can apply two syntaxes for all elements, but for first ID only, I will show second syntax. Most of the time we use first syntax only. Second syntax sometimes useful. You can apply this second syntax for all elements. For all locators. For remaining locators, I will show single syntax only. Observe the second syntax. Second syntax. Observe, Vijay. Observe this line, complete line. Here, driver.findElement by.id of email dot send keys of India 1, 2, 3. What is the purpose of this statement? Identify this edit box. Identify that edit box using ID locator value email, using ID locator, identifying the edit box, then enter a value into that edit box. First identify. See, first off of the line, identifying the element. Here we used two WebDriver commands. Find element, identifying the element. Then another command, send keys. After identifying the element, enter a value into that element. That is operation on that element. Here I am going to separate these two operations, separate. Observe, I am taking one predefined class which I observe web element. Next, element name. You can use any meaningful name. Web element. Next, element name equals to up to this one. Up to this one. Up to this one. Next, performing operation on that element, that is different. That is different. Performing operation on that element. How? Suppose element name dot WebDriver command. WebDriver command. Okay. Example. Observe Vijay. Go to second syntax.
Sir, uncomment.
Okay. Leave it. First create web element. Observe this usage. Web element instance I am going to create. Web element is predefined. Element name. Suppose
Element.
edit box. Or you can say
E-box.
Pardon?
E-box.
E-box equal to object hierarchy semicolon. Now identifying the import this one, import web element predefined. Next, perform operation on that one. E-box dot send keys. Suppose Vijay B. Just a minute. Vijay B. Run the just a minute. Run the program. Just a minute. Observe Vijay. Perform na.
Sir.
What is the difference, Vijay? What is the difference?
Sir, where they are giving that variable name there, sir.
Not variable name. Where is variable? Where is
element
variable?
Name, sir.
Element name. Okay. What is the difference between first and second syntaxes? In first syntax, object element identification and performing operation on that element in single line. In second syntax, identifying element one statement, performing operation another statement. Which one is easy? First syntax or second syntax?
First syntax is
First syntax easy. But sometimes the second syntax used. When suppose whenever you want to perform multiple operations on any element, suppose I want to operate this edit box 4 or 5 times in this script, in this test case, that time just identify the element one time, then perform operations multiple times. Simple. Otherwise, you can go for first syntax also for multiple operations. How? In first statement, identify the element and perform one operation. Next, identify the element and perform second operation, like that. Okay. Anyhow, the second syntax is useful for performing multiple operations on same element. Otherwise, if you want to perform single operation, first syntax is enough. Suppose after some time I want to clear this value. Suppose don't focus on this one. Thread.sleep just for wait. Thread.sleep. Suppose 2000 milliseconds means 2 seconds. It is asking safe side auto declaration exception. Next, ebox dot
close.
Otherwise observe Bhairappa, not close. What is close, Bhairappa?
No, sir, it is not close.
Do you close 8 boxes? No.
No, sir, I was thinking about browser, sir.
Ebox dot clear the value.
Sir.
After 5 seconds, clear the value. First enter some value, then clear the value. Suppose again enter another value. Suppose ebox dot send keys B Vijay. B Vijay. Okay. Double quotes. Run the program. You need to observe this clear also. One more wait. Observe Vijay. Run the pro. Vijay B. After 5 seconds, cleared. Second operation. Third operation. B Vijay Bangalore. Okay, na Vijay? Second syntax.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me when we go for second syntax.
Sir, when multiple values need to be entered, sir.
Not multiple values. Don't confuse. Can you tell me, Jyotirmai, when we go for second syntax, we can use first syntax also, but recognizing one time, performing operations multiple times, that is optimized way. When we go for this syntax.
Different email addresses.
Not getting. Sirisha, when we go for this second syntax.
To perform multiple operations on a same element, sir.
Yes, that is the answer. See, whenever.
Sir, I have a question. Sir, what is web element?
Web element is predefined class. We are creating that instance.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Predefined class. Predefined class. What is why web element? We cannot. We can't argue. This is predefined. This is for creating web element. Not this one. This one. Third one. This is for creating web element.
Okay.
Syntax is there. Now okay, observe Sirisha. Whenever we want to perform multiple operations one by one, not single operation, multiple operations on any element, then choose this second syntax. Suppose single operation, use first syntax. For multiple operations also you can use second syntax, but optimized way is second syntax. Any problem, Jyotirmai? Any problem?
No, sir, I am good. Thank you.
Welcome. Now, Pavani, come Pavani.
There multiple operations అంటే ఫస్ట్ నీ ఈమెయిల్ తర్వాత నా ఈమెయిల్ పెట్టిండు అక్కడ డిఫరెంట్ ఈమెయిల్ అంటే
Jyotirmai put mute. Pavani, come Pavani. Name. Second priority, name. Follow the syntax. I think as like this one. Here also second syntax is there. But observe Vijay, I explained second syntax for ID na. You can use this same second syntax for other elements also. I will explain main syntax, first syntax only for remaining elements. You can apply second also. Observe driver object web element by element locator element value. Here element locator place we use name locator. Here in this first one, just a minute. In this place we use ID. Okay. Next, observe. For this one, name also available. For some elements, name only available. In future chapters, I will show. Okay. Okay. Driver. Directly type this one. Just a minute. Power name. Observe. Gmail. Take the mouse point and show Pavane.
Yes, sir.
For this one, ID available, name available. You take name. Otherwise, just a minute. Suppose GCR IT build 3 admin. Build 3 admin. Observe Pavane. Suppose here username 8 box is there. Show this username 8 box. Observe Pavane. For this one,
Yes, sir.
no ID available na.
Yes, sir.
In this scenario, you must go for your name. Why? No ID available. In previous scenario, Gmail ID available, name also available. You give first priority to ID, but in this name only. Okay na?
Okay,
I'm
sir.
going to change this one. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'm going to change this one. Okay. Now come driver dot find element by
Right.
dot type n select name locator value small letters username dot send keys suppose Pavani 123 Pavani 123 run the program
Yes, sir.
entered na.
Yes, sir.
Entered. Next, okay, second syntax you can apply, and you know what is driver object, what is WebDriver command, etc. Just a minute. This is example. This is syntax. This is example. Next, okay, you can apply second syntax also. You just tell me the second syntax for this Pavani. For third element onwards, you can write. Tell me the
Web
second
element.
syntax.
Web element.
Web element. Suppose username. Just a minute. Username. Any meaningful name. Equal to
Driver object.
driver dot find element of by dot type n select name, name locator value, user name small letters, next semicolon. Over na?
Yes, sir.
Next perform operations one by one. Suppose one operation only one, otherwise multiple. Suppose send keys. Next 1 2 3 Pavani. Observe Pavani. Second syntax. Run the program. Just a minute. Launching. Observe Pavani. Entered that value na 1 2 3 Pavani.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. This is second syntax. Observe Srisha. Any problem? Preeti Joshi. Preeti Joshi.
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
Okay, cool. This is second syntax. Now come Preeti Joshi. Okay, Pavani, I will call you later. Third one, class name. Third one, class name. N capital letter, Preeti. N capital letter. Open and close curly braces. Not required. This is not method. Okay. Class name. Observe Preeti. Class name. Class means class name. Class means class name. While inspecting elements, you can find class only. Class means class name. Class means class name. Just a minute. Just a minute. Suppose google.com. Google.com. Inspect the elements. This box ID available. Class also available. Suppose this Gmail. Observe, Preeti, for this Gmail link you can use, it is linkText or partialLinkText, but class also available. Try with class available now. What is the class value? Remember?
Yeah, QB_P, capital P.
Capital P. All are small only. GB, not QB. GB_P. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. First, change the URL. What is the problem? Just a minute. See, for third onwards, I will explain main syntax only. You can apply second syntax also. Whenever you want to perform multiple operations on same element. Observe driver dot find element. Next by dot class name. Observe Preeti Joshi.
Yes, sir.
While inspection you can find class only. Class only na. Class
Yes,
means class name.
Yes.
Don't confuse. Class means class name. Here class only available. Class means class name. Class name. What is the class name value? What is the class name value?
GQ.
Again you are adding Q. Here no Q, I think. No Q. Just a minute. GB. underscore P. Just a minute. GB underscore or hyphen?
Underscore only.
Underscore. Okay, we will try. P.
Yeah, underscore P. Yeah.
Dot operation is click. Click operation.
Okay.
Run the program. Run the program. Not correct. Not underscore. Jyotirmai.
Okay, but it looks like it is underscore. Underscore only, sir. Yeah.
No, you misguided.
Let's see one more.
Underscore only.
Underscore only, sir. That's
yes. Underscore only. You are correctly guided. But why it is not taking this one? Okay, I think it is not working. Say, observe Jyotirmai. Suppose locator available, it may work, may not work. But ID will work. Name will work. Remaining locators may work, may not work. But xpath will work. May work, may not work.
Sir, but I think, can you please try with capital P, sir?
No,
I think it is capital P.
This area only. This area. Selected blue color area is there now.
Yeah, GB underscore capital P.
This area only. Not that area. Not that area. Don't go for that area. Okay.
No.
Don't go
I
for
think
that.
it is capital P, sir.
Don't go for that area. Here marking area. What is the marking area? Why you are go for another area? Just
no, sir, I'm not going to.
No,
I'm not going to another area, sir.
Not another. Here, what is the marking area? Here Q is there. Observe. Here Q is there or not? Preeti Joshi, respond.
Sir, it is underscore capital P, sir.
Not capital P. Capital P or small p, forget about that. Our question is Q is there or not? That is another area. Don't misguide. That is another area. Marking area is this one only. See GB underscore P. It is not working, I think. We will check for another element. Just a minute. Suppose this one. Class name not available. Next button. Observe Preeti. Next button. For this next button, ID also available. Okay. Name also available. Okay. Try with class name. What is class name? Just a minute.
RC.
Just a minute. RC underscore button. This one. Try with this one. Try. Just a minute. Gmail. Gmail.com. Try to run the program. Not working for this one also. Not working. This time I just copied only. Just a minute. Try with another one. Just a minute. All of you put mute. GCRIT build 3 admin. Just a minute. Launch Firebug. No class. Observe this one. You try this one. For this one, class available. Oh, lengthy class name. Just a minute. Just a minute. Run the program. This one also not working. Okay, Preeti, I will show another one for this one later. Class name syntax correct, but not working for this one. But earlier, Preeti told na capital P. I think not capital P.
Sir, it is capital P only, sir. Last time we entered small p, sir. That's why I think it's not working, sir.
For which one? This one, this object?
GC underscore capital P, sir.
Just a minute.
GP underscore capital P.
Not this one. Which one? That object?
Google search page, sir.
Google.
GB underscore capital P, sir.
Capital P. Preeti also told that one. Just a minute. Yes, Preeti also told.
Please, sir. That's why it is not accepting, sir.
Just a minute. Sensitive.
Sensitive, sir.
Just a minute. Google.com. Run the program. Okay, now it is working. Observe Preeti, capital P only. You are correct. Now class name working na for this element.
Yes, sir.
Class name working for this element. Just a minute. Otherwise, if any confusion, Vijay, if you have any confusion, you do one thing. Just a minute. You do one thing, Vijay. Place mouse pointer, show the element. Here, place copy. Instead of reading, just copy and paste. Okay, na?
Yes.
Just a minute. Class name working for this element. Next, come Jyotirmai. Come. Fourth one.
Sir, one question here. Sir, before that GB underscore P click one, and I think before entering the value itself, we went to the click next one. That's why I think it is not worked.
Pardon? What is the problem?
No problem, sir. The class name, you entered the different class name, you copied from there, right? For the next one?
This.
I think.
This one.
Yeah, no, not this one. This is worked. After that, we have tried one more thing, the next one.
Okay. A copying problem, maybe. Okay.
It's not copying problem, sir. I think
not
once
working.
We enter this.
Say two problems. Okay. If not copying problem, not working. Say class name may not work for some elements. May not work. What is the problem? Suppose you try with that next button in Gmail page, may not work. For Gmail link, it is working. What is the problem?
No. Without entering the email address, the next button will also work?
Yes, will also work. Without entering. Yeah, okay. It has to show error message. Observe this manual operation. Click this next one.
Yeah.
Functionality is there now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
After entering email, it will go to another step. Otherwise, it will show error message. Showing error message also functionality. Why? It is validating.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
okay,
come.
Thank you.
Welcome. Come tag name. Observe, Jyotirmayi. Tag name. Sometimes we may use tag name, but this tag name not good for if any multiple items are there, it is not recommendable. For example, observe, open this HTML examples, multiple checkboxes, launch, observe, show the first one, tag name, observe, less than, what is the tag name?
First.
What is the tag name for this element? Try to read that one.
Checkbox.
Checkbox is tag name. Tag name value. Okay. Sirisha.
I didn't get.
What is the tag name value? See, some HTML awareness is required. What is the tag name value for this one, Sirisha?
CHK.
Starting one, not last one. CHK. What? Just a minute. What is CHK? What is CHK? Jyotirmayi, why you are saying that one? That is name equal to within double quote CHK.
Yeah.
Not tag. That is not independent one. Suppose checkbox. That is type property value. Type attribute value. Input. This is the tag. Input is the tag.
Okay.
Next, go to second one. Input. Why? Usually developers write same elements in single tag. Suppose third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. Just a minute. Suppose launch Google. Gmail. Just a minute. Why you are taking too much time? Just a minute. Observe, Jyotirmayi.
Yes, sir.
Here in this page, how many edit boxes are there?
One.
Single edit box. So you can use tag name. Why? It will recognize. No other. Observe.
Yeah.
No other. Just a minute. Take the mouse pointer. Show this one. ID already available. You can go with ID. Name also available. You can go with name. But try with this one also. Alternate. Try with tag name. What is tag name? Name? Input. Tag name input. Just a minute. Suppose driver dot get just a minute. Driver dot get of just a minute. Take that path. gmail.com semicolon run Okay. Now guide me, Jyotirmayi. Enter value into this edit box using tag name. ID also available, just alternate we are checking. Sometimes suppose ID not available, that time you may try driver dot find element by dot
input
tag name T.
Tag name.
Cool. Tag name is
input close
dot send keys of suppose Jyoti. Run the pro, run. Not entering. What is the problem?
Sir, I have a question.
Just a minute. Try to rectify the problem. Observe, Jyoti, what is the problem?
I know why it is not entering the name.
Okay. In this page, it is not working. I will try with another one. Just a minute. Preeti. Somebody trying to ask. Just a minute. Wait. Suppose sign in. Here observe, Jyotirmayi.
Yes, sir. Yes.
First aid box. Here ID available, name also available. What is the tag name? Here also input. Second aid box also input, but it recognizes first element. Suppose if more elements available, observe this rule. If more elements available with same locator value, it recognizes first one. First one means top left to bottom right. Anyhow, first one is username. You try this one. Just a minute. Just a minute. Suppose this is the page. Run the program. Enter now. For this one, it is working.
It is working.
Say in some web pages, for some elements, some locators may not work. ID will work. Some locators may not work. That time you cannot argue. Design problems or any others. Somebody trying to ask. I think.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yes, sir. This is Smriti, sir. Sir, I didn't get input type as tag name as input, sir. I didn't get that.
See, several times we discussed that one. Why you are not getting? You don't have knowledge on HTML. HTML knowledge is prerequisite. But I didn't mention. Sir. I didn't mention that one. Okay, cool. Observe this. Show this Gmail. What is the tag name?
Yes.
What is the tag name? First left side, first starting. What is the tag name for this Gmail?
So A class.
A. Not class. Class is different. Why you are confusing? Class is another word. A.
Okay.
After a space is there.
Okay, sir.
A. Just A. Observe. Okay, class is another attribute. Class value is GB_P. Class is another one. Next, show this edit box. What is the tag name for this edit box?
Sir, input.
Input.
Right.
Input.
Sir. Okay, sir.
ID is another one. Don't mix ID. Space is there. Divider.
Okay, sir.
Next, observe Google search button.
First one from the left. First
letter from left. Independent letter. No double quotes for that one. No attachment with any other.
Okay.
Any problem, Smriti?
Okay, sir, got it. No, sir, got it. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome. Now come, Jyotirmai, what is your problem? Jyotirmai, what is your problem?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. 1 second, I forgot. I'll ask later, sir. I forgot what I need.
Okay. Okay, we cannot wait. You try to remember. Suppose if you can remember after the class, mail me. Next, come Bhairappa. 5th one, easiest one, Vijay.
Sir.
LinkText. Not this one. LinkText. Observe Vijay. This LinkText name itself saying LinkText not. It is not applicable for all elements. Only link elements, na?
Ha, sir.
Okay. Observe Jyotirmai, only link elements. Here also you can follow two syntaxes. Suppose I am following this one. LinkText. Driver object, WebDriver command, element locator. Suppose linkText, locator value. Example. Observe Vijay. Suppose I want to click this Gmail link. Observe Vijay. Put mute, Jyotirmai. Put mute. Background noise. Observe Vijay. In this Google homepage, we have two links, Gmail and images also. Suppose I want to click this Gmail link. Okay, anyhow, you can get more clarity on elements handling in Selenium chapters, as well as in writing Selenium WebDriver test cases chapter. This is just basic or foundation class. Observe. Suppose linkText is visible. You no need to inspect, Vijay. LinkText is visible by dot linkText. LinkText is visible. What is that one? Gmail. Dot operation is one more parenthesis. Operation is click. Launch Gmail. Launch Google homepage. Click on Gmail link. That is the that are the steps in our program. Launch Google homepage and click on Gmail link. What happened, Vijay?
Login page is appeared, sir.
Okay, na? Next, I want to click on images. Images link. Images, second link. Run the program.
Molai.
Observe. Redirected to image search, na?
Sir.
Images search. What is the problem, Vijay, you are trying to ask?
No, I thought it is small I, sir. It is capital I only, sir.
Okay. Next, you only continue, Vijay. One more thing. Partial LinkText. It is also for link elements, partial link text. Sometimes you can use you have to use partial link text. Observe Vijay, suppose GMA, it has to click Gmail link. Change to partial link text. Partial link text. Any problem? Change to. Okay. Now run the program. Observe Vijay, working na?
Yes, sir.
Now observe Vijay. Suppose just A. Try to observe the problem. In Gmail, A is there. Images also A is there na?
Yes, sir.
But it will click Gmail. Why? First element Gmail na?
Yes, sir.
With same with this address, first element Gmail, left to right, top left to bottom right. Observe Jyotirmai. Run the program.
Yes, sir.
Run the program. It has to click Gmail. First link, I think,
yes.
Gmail. Observe Bhairappa. Gmail clicked na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't go in depth. In element handling chapter, we will check all element locators in several ways. Here, just single way enough. Syntax same. Next, you come. Smriti, you come. Smriti.
Yes, sir.
CSS selector.
Yes, sir. So next one is CSS selector.
CSS selector. CSS S capital selector. For finding the CSS selector, you take FirePath help. FirePath help. Suppose if you want to click this Gmail link, same Gmail link.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. First, tell me the syntax. Syntax we are forgetting. Suppose syntax. Tell me the syntax. Driver, same syntax. Driver object dot
WebDriver
WebDriver command or method command of by dot
element locator.
Element locator. In our scenario, element locator is CSS selector of next this CSS selector or element locator value okay, partial syntax. Next come example. Suppose I want to click the same Gmail link on Google homepage. Preeti, Gmail link, Smriti, launch Firebug, go to FirePath, here left side, select the CSS. CSS means CSS selector only. Take mouse pointer, show the Gmail, some value is there. You take that value, this is CSS selector value. You no need to create that value. You can generate that value using FirePath. Place that value. Just a minute. CSS selector. Observe Smriti. Observe. Observe. Working na CSS selector for this Gmail link, Smriti.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you only continue xpath. We will check in several ways in next chapters. Element handling in Selenium. There we will focus on several ways. Here just try to understand the basic. Next, come to eighth one. Some small introduction about. What is the problem?
No problem.
Okay, cool. Small introduction about xpath. Observe Srish also. Xpath is defined as XML path. Say some you try to learn by your by own. You try to learn by own some HTML basics. Why? We are conducting web testing. HTML fundamentals, not in depth. HTML fundamentals are required. Okay. XPath is defined as XML path. See, XPath is defined as extensible markup language. XML path. It is a syntax. It is a syntax for identifying any element. It is slower in execution but identifies element on the web page. Using XML. Just a minute. Using XML path expression. Next, xpath, small letters. Xpath is used to find the location of any element the location of element on a web page using HTML documentation object model DOM structure. You forget about these technical terms. Final conclusion, XPath identifies based on the location of the element. Next, observe Smriti. Syntax.
Yes, sir.
Syntax. You can follow same syntax. Observe this one. Observe. Driver object, WebDriver command by dot element locator. Here XPath, all are small words, small letters, not words, small letters. Next, XPath value. Next, example. Observe. Suppose instead of this one, by dot xpath, next xpath expression dot operation, one more parenthesis required, punchu dot click. Now identify that one. Observe, Preeti. Just a minute. Sorry. Launch Firebug. Select FirePath. If you install FirePath plugin, it will add to Firebug as an extension. Select FirePath. Now here two options: CSS, another is xpath. We forget about this third one not used in this one, Selenium. Xpath. It's not element locator. Xpath. Now take mouse pointer, show the Gmail link, value generated. This is xpath. Just a minute. Close this one. Enter this one. Now we are going to recognize this Gmail using xpath, not using linkText or partial linkText or any other locator. Run the pro. Observe. Launching. Click Gmail. Observe, Smriti. Click na. Any problem?
Yes, sir.
You are getting
No problem.
Google homepage. Just a minute. This is about element locators in Selenium. Anyhow, in handling elements in Selenium chapters, 3 chapters are there. I think 5 to 6 hours required. In those chapters, we will discuss in depth. Now I'm going to close the session for this week.
Sir.
Tell me, Vijay.
Sir, can you please show once again that xpath, or where it is displaying that? Where did you copy from that, sir?
Where did you copy? Just a minute, Vijay. Just a minute. Suppose this is the page. This is WebDriver. Launch the browser. Now Vijay, concentrate. I want to get xpath for this Google search button. Okay, forget about Gmail link. Google search button. How to get? Guide me.
Sir, go to that Firebug.
Launch Firebug.
Launch
Firebug. Just a minute. First, launch Firebug.
That cursor is there, no, sir? We need to click on that cursor.
No. Select FirePath. Select FirePath. Here, select xpath. Already selected. Yes. Okay, leave it. Then take mouse pointer. Show the element. Any element. Take the value.
Okay.
Any problem?
No, sir. No,
okay.
Fine, sir.
I'm going to close the session. Now, one by one, Jyotirmai. Tell me, Jyotirmai, any queries regarding this today's class?
No, sir. I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Vijay, just wait, Pavani. Vijay.
Yes, sir. Fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Pavani.
Sir, fine, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Preeti.
Sir, and then, yesterday you mentioned, sir, you will send the videos MySQL.
Okay. I forgot that one. Today I will send.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Preeti.
No any questions, sir. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Sirisha.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Smriti Pandey.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Okay, we will meet on Monday, same time. Thank you. Monday time change. Suppose if any daylight time changes, then I will adjust my Indian time. You will connect your own time only. Suppose New York time 9 to 11, Central time 8 to 10, Pacific time, California time 6 to 8 only. Okay, we'll meet on Monday. Same in your US
Class
time.
will be at 9 o'clock.
Okay, welcome.